Good morning, you guys. It's a beautiful day. We just had some crazy storms. It's very windy and I'm not gonna wear a mic today because I'm gonna do very little talking, I think. We'll see. But we're in the side yard again. You guys saw me remove all of the sidewalk and I think I'm gonna lay the edging. I haven't picked up the bricks yet, but I'm gonna lay as much edging as I possibly can. I wanna like start wrapping up this project a little bit more, and I think it's important to move at my own pace. So while I still have the bricks down, I'm gonna have to move a few of the bricks, but I'm not gonna move all the bricks because I don't want to do that yet. I'm gonna have to find a place to store all of them for other projects that we're gonna use them for. So we are keeping all of the bricks, but I gotta find somewhere for them to go. And if we're being honest, I don't want to find somewhere for them to go quite yet. So my plan is to do this straight run right here on this side. Nope. On this side. I'm gonna do the straight run here, and then we're gonna do as much as we can on this side. And so that's the plan for today. We're gonna use the edge right ceiling. I've had this stuff for a while. I've had it for like a month and a half now. It's just been sitting. I just hadn't found the time to take care of it and do it. So now I have the time and I want to get it done before it's way too hot. I'm really excited about it. I've left a couple pieces out to see how quickly they rust, because that's kind of like the aesthetic that we go for with like the steel edging, and they rust really quickly. So I'm really excited about that. I'm so sorry about the wind. Let me show you guys this. These ones have just been sitting under the gazebo. You can see the rust that has happened on them already. This is what they look like brand new, very like shiny, and you can see this part's been exposed and this part's been exposed, and same thing here. This has not been exposed and this was exposed. You can see there's lots of rust starting to form, and that's kind of the look that we're going for with this stuff. So this is the Edge Right steel. I'm sure you guys have already heard about it from other people. A lot of people are using this stuff right now. It seems to be really, really nice. I heard about it on Instagram about a year ago, and was finally able to get my hands on some of it. So these pieces get hammered into the ground. They sent me out a little hammer and the boards to like pound it into the ground. You can just use any hammer and any board. They just sent me those ones. So this goes into the ground, gets hammered in, and then these little clips go onto it and they slide and they like make the pieces all seamed together. So this is just kind of like a little show of what they look like individually. I have 2 boxes of the edging here, and we're gonna try to get as much of this done as possible today. That is going to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to take the sweater off though. I'm tired of using a hammer. Tired of the the sledgehammer and this hammer. I don't like it. I love the edging. I don't like the work. That's all right though. It's actually very, very easy. This took me 5 minutes, 6 minutes to do 2 panels. So it takes like 2.5 minutes to do 1 board, and I'm sure it'll actually go faster and faster as I spend more time doing this. We're gonna stand right here so I get protection from the wind. I'm sure that this is gonna go a lot faster actually as I do more and more of them. It's super easy. This stuff is great. It pounds right into the ground. We have pretty soft soil, and so I'm afraid until I get the rock in how much it's gonna move. I think that if you had like clay soil or a little bit heavier soil, that it might be easier to like get it in the ground and have it totally stay in the ground, but it's really easy and those connections are really easy. I thought I was gonna have to like pry them open a little bit, but I actually just like hit them on one side and hit one side on the other, and then it just like slid into it. So it was super easy. They've got the stuff designed absolutely beautifully. and I already love I have 2 and like a small piece put in. I did realize that I need to order a couple other pieces. I need to order some corner connectors, and I probably need to order some smaller pieces. So I'm gonna get this stuff in as much as I can, and then I'm gonna order some more pieces because I don't have enough. Well, I have enough lengthwise, I don't have enough of the like corner connectors, and I need some small pieces. So I'm gonna get some more of this done, and then we'll order the rest of it. That was so easy and took such little energy. It probably took me 20 minutes altogether to get this done. You can see it's right along here, and then it shoots over. I am waiting for, I already ordered them. I'm waiting for a 90-degree connector. They've got all the little connectors. They have all the little connections that you need. So like if you're doing like a 90-degree, if you've got like, I don't know, they've got a whole bunch of different like degrees for whatever you need to like be able to like bend, or for your thing to go. And then this stuff is actually really flexible, and so you can do they've got ones that do like circles and all different kinds of shapes. I'm out of breath. I have it in 6 inches, and it goes up to I think like 14 inches, which is really tall. It might be pretty cool to get a couple of the pieces, I think, in the 14-inch, just to do like a really deep raised bed. So I think I might try to order some more of those also, which I already ordered I already ordered the elbows that I needed. Of course, but maybe down the road when I order more, because I would like to do all of the property in this landscape edging. It's just really, really nice, and I think once it like starts to rust, it'll look really natural in the property, and it'll be a cool feature. So I think I'm gonna go ahead, next time I order another round of this stuff, I'm gonna order some taller stuff. I'm gonna stand where there's less wind. So I'll order some stuff that's taller, so that way I can do other beds and have it be some really cool like elevation to it, and you see a lot more of the steel. And so I'm really happy with how this turned out and how fast it goes in. I thought that this was going to be a very long project. This is a very fast project, so I think I'm going to also pull up the bricks. It is getting a little cloudy, so we will see. I'm gonna go eat lunch and then we'll come back and we'll see what I want to do. I do see one of my trees fell over. I might need to stake that up though first. So either way, this is a really fast project. This stuff goes in super easy. I thought it was going to be way harder. I think it was just that first piece. I must have ran into like a root or something, but it went in no problem. Let me show you guys the tree that's fallen over though. Look, my hopseed bush fell over. We've had some crazy wind and some crazy rain, and so it's not happy. I need to get in and I need to take care of that, because I don't want to lose this, because this thing comes up to here and it comes out to here, and when we're out into the when we're out in this area, it actually gives us a lot of privacy from the neighbor's house. So I need to pop that up. I would like to do a couple more of them and have it be like a privacy wall of these hopseed bush. So I need to fix that really quick. Okay, so this is how wide the walkway is going to be. So it's technically going to shrink a little bit right here, and I think I changed my mind. So initially I had planned to leave this as a cutout and leave this bed, and then have this be open and have it be all gravel right up to the fountain, and then have it come out over here and then have it go down and have that be another bed. I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm just gonna do 2 straight runs on both sides. We don't ever go walking up to the fountain. I initially had done that break area because I thought I was gonna turn it into like a little bistro seating area. That's not gonna happen. We sit right here. We sit right next to it. So I'm gonna just make it so it's all flower bed, and so the fountain is in the flower bed. I think that that would be such a better use of the space rather than have it be like a bricked edge or something like that, or have it be gravel up to it. So I'm going to just leave the brick in place for now, but I'm gonna put the metal edging in, and then I can come back and I can just pull the bricks up as needed, probably some point next week. So let's just do the straight run down, and then it's gonna jut over on one side. Let me show you that. The wind is really bad and I'm sorry. So the plan is to go straight down here, and it's just gonna go straight down. I'm gonna have to dig this plant out. It's definitely in the way. It's gonna come straight down, and then it's gonna jut over like this. So it's gonna come over this way. And so this is all gonna come up, and then it all just goes straight over. So this tree will be on the outside of the flower bed. I just didn't want to put it over here because then we can't fit our trash cans. It's a little snug, and so I'm thinking here is probably the best bet for that to go. And so I got to move all of these, and I think I'm gonna just get this done today because it's actually super easy. So I'll just line this way, and then we'll come down and we'll go straight down. But I do need to dig and move this plant really quickly though. Okay, we got it all done. This really didn't take very long at all. I'm so happy with how it looks. I'm not a professional, and so it's fine. It looks great. I'm happy with the results. That's all that matters. It might be a little wider on one end than the other. Could I have measured it? Could I have ran a string? Could I have used something to make sure my distance was correct the entire time? Absolutely. Was I going to? No, absolutely not. Let me show you guys how it looks, because it looks really, really good. Ta-da! So, let me come through the gate and show you guys. So, standing outside the gate, and you come in, this will all be gravel, and I'm gonna refresh the gravel on this side, and then over here, gravel is gonna go on this side here, and it'll go all behind, back tucked into that corner. That'll all be graveled. And then you can see we've got the edges. I'm waiting for a connector to go on that corner and a connector to go on that corner, and then this is the pathway. It's just a nice long straight pathway, and I like that so much better than what I had before. This was I liked the cutouts. It was fine. I liked the cutout there. I think it was just a little too much. And this very clearly guides you to go down the walkway. And, you know, as you come down the walkway, I feel like it's a little more of a surprise that there's a fountain there, instead of it being like, okay, I can see the patio, so there's going to be something there. I just think that that's going to be so much better. So my next step is to finish removing the bricks there and there. And then I need to I ended up cutting my irrigation. I forgot that I had it when I was doing this one here, so you can see it's there. So I gotta come in, I gotta fix the irrigation, which is fine because it's not even on right now. And then that plant is gonna go probably in the trash. I've never really liked it. It's some kind of lily or something, I don't really know. I got the plant for free a couple years ago when we were first doing landscape here, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, however long ago. And I got it for free, and so I was grateful for it to be a free plant. There's just a lot of grass texture over here, and I need to have less grassy texture over here unless I was going for like a meadow feel, which might be a vibe, but I don't have enough like of the correct grasses. That's not the blades that I want if I'm gonna do that. So that's probably just gonna get tossed in the yard waste bin. And then I had another plant here, the Japonica pyreus or something like that. I can't remember what it is. It's currently sitting right there. I need to find a home for that right now because I love that plant and I don't want that to die. So I'm gonna find somewhere for that to go. Where it's gonna go, I have absolutely no clue, but I'm really happy with how it looks. You can't tell, but at this end right here, it goes out and then it just like curves in just like literally like maybe like half an inch too much. I'm not gonna fix it. This side though, super straight, did a killer job on that, and then I gotta wait for that 90-degree angle. I mean, and this side, it's not bad, you know, for eyeballing the whole thing. I'm not mad at myself. So I think that was a really great project, and yes, the edging is kind of expensive if you're buying a bunch of it. This is I think 20 something feet, maybe 30 feet of it. I think this might be like 35 feet. But I think it's worth it. This stuff's gonna last forever and it's not gonna move like those bricks. I had the brick edging and it just moved all the time and I hated it. And they were so expensive. They were like $2 something a brick. So honestly, it was probably about the same cost as those really crappy concrete bricks. Let me show you guys them. These ones here, super crappy. They're kind of like falling apart. They're covered in bird poop right now, but like the edges of them have like all started to really like disintegrate. They've lost their color. They're just turning into this ugly concrete color and I don't like them. So the plan is to get rid of those throughout the entire property. I have them lining all of the beds. I thought, oh, they're only a couple bucks a piece. I'll just buy 1,000,000 of them. And I kept buying them in like small batches. I should have like thought about it a little bit more and bought something that I knew I was gonna like this edging or something more like permanent that looks so much nicer. It's better to spend a few extra dollars, I've found, to invest in things that are going to last longer and look better in the long run than trying to save a few bucks. So lesson learned on that one. No more are we trying to just save a couple of dollars. It's not worth it. And now we have super beautiful edging. I cannot wait to get this all done. The bricks are gonna get lifted next, and then I still need to buy a trailer. And once I buy a trailer, then I will have gravel delivered. I could probably get gravel delivered. I think it's like $100 delivery fee, which might be worth it, and I'll just have it delivered for the rest of the property where I'm doing it. So like this side, the driveway needs a refresh, and the other side of the property needs a little refresh. So I might do that. We'll see. I've got time. So I'm happy with how it looks. This is gonna be my stopping point for the day. The wind is horrendous right now. So I'm gonna go inside. Brent just got home. I'm thoroughly muddy. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.